Hey guys, sorry about the face. It's a night mask. I want to say thank you to everyone who commented on my rant today. Hold on. Gotta make sure the dogs that I have outside are okay. They're out there. I know I had a breakdown. I really appreciate the outpour of messages and comments about sincerity to my grieving for my brother's loss. I am very, I have a lot of angst towards the drug dealers that contributed to my brother's untimely death. I know it was his choice, and I realize that's on him. And I also realize that we couldn't help him. And I feel partially to blame for that, even though I shouldn't hold it on myself. But I guess all family members feel that way. And that's something that over time I'll deal with. And I'm in no way posting any of this or anything for pity. I think it's more to reach out and to let other people know that they're not alone in any of this, that it's a natural part of grieving, and to kind of let others know that we're here, we should stick together, and let everybody know that they're not alone. And we should all know that we're together and be there for one another. And this fight on drugs, this heroin, is a big killer among those that feel they can't talk or have an outlet or have people that care about them. Some of us find other ways to deal with it, and some go towards the drugs and never get away from it. We, as a family that loves Sean, miss him dearly. And I know that I'm not the only one, but I know that I'm one speaking for all of us. And Mike, I know that words can never express how much we all miss him. And I'll never be able to explain how much I miss him. And I can never express how much I hate drugs. I hate heroin. And I hate how much people rely on Narcan to bring back the ones that take an overdose and expect to be brought back by Narcan. And they use it as a way to keep just doing it over and over again. Overdose on heroin, Narcan it. People driving with their children in the car. My brother died before Narcan was readily available for everyone. But he also died, he did not die alone. He died with people in the room who ran and let him die alone and rot for a week by himself. And yes, it has been proven, and no charges were brought up. And it sucks. It really does. And it hurts to know that there are people like that out there. And I resent those people. And resent is the only word I can use right now because it's the godly word to use. But that's all I can do. Because the person that was caught for selling him the drugs did pay for it. Because that's legal now. And that's great. I have some closure there. And that's all I can do. But to get the word out there there's nothing to be done with that because no one's ever going to learn. Because drugs are people's gateways to not feel anymore. And until people stop feeling what they need to feel to process and to be able to live and to deal, the world is not going to get rid of the drug users and the drug dealers. So we're never going to be rid of it. And we're always going to have Narcan. And we're always going to have EMS having to deal with parents that are driving around overdosing and drivers that are causing accidents because they're overdosing and killing innocent people. My brother is no exception because he could have done that had he had a license, but he didn't, and he did pass away in his own room amongst other people who failed to get him help. And shame on those people. Shame on them, and karma will get them eventually. But that's not my place to do or to say, and even though I do know who they are, I will let whatever comes to them come to them in their own time. Drugs are bad. Just say no. Easier said than done to some people. But if you have a problem, seek help. And if you need help, if you have problems that you can't talk about, find somebody. There's someone willing to listen.